There are times when the stars align, when fate meets with fate. And in this union is born a miracle. What you are about to witness is one such miracle. This is a tale of love and loss. This is a tale of life and death. This is My Immortal.
Okay, are you ready to read it?
Yes, sir.
Boy. My Immortal. Chapter 1. Author's Note. Special fangs. Get it? 'Cause I'm gothic? To my girlfriend, you, not in that way, Raven, Bloody Tears 666, for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock.
Wait, is that her, like...
That's her username, I think.
That's her username?
Justin, you are the love of my depressing life. You rock too. MCR rocks. XXXXXXXXX. I think that's like a divider. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note. If you don't know who she is, get the heck out of here.
Wait, who is Amy Lee?
I assume she's a singer.
I guess I gotta get the heck out of here.
I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major freaking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white.
Wait, hold up. She wishes he was related to him because he's a hottie. Would that make her incest?
I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there.
I love how she had to specify that she was a goth, even though earlier she said fangs because I'm gothic.
But that was the author's note.
Well,
not
yeah,
the
I know, but it was
character.
still before everything else.
Well, this is
like,
basically a self-insert.
For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots.
wait, was she wearing the black corset, like just the corset, like nothing over it?
With matching lace around it. That was the other thing that was on her torso. Lace. I don't. The fishnets are they just thigh high or are they like on her arms too?
But she was wearing a miniskirt as well.
Also, earlier
That's
she
true.
said it was in London. Isn't Hogwarts in Ireland?
No, it's in England.
I thought it was in Ireland.
Stupid.
But you don't hear Harry Potter going around. Oh, look at the Irish, eh?
Oh, give me some of that pumpkin whiskey.
Pumpkin whiskey.
Pumpkin pasty.
What is with the pumpkin?
Pumpkin pasty.
Because it had like the
whiskey.
pumpkin
You
drink.
talking about shamrocks?
No, because remember.
No,
they had,
give me that shamrock shake,
no,
laddie.
they had like the pumpkin drink that they would drink
You know-
at
you
like
know-
every meal.
No, you know, my hand might just slip over your morning pumpkin juice.
Yeah,
I
pumpkin
get, I
juice,
get the pumpkin stuff, but like Ireland is not known for pumpkin. Okay,
pumpkin
you know.
stuff.
Where was I? Ah, yes. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun. Which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them.
Oh, she's such
Oh,
a rebel.
dang. It's getting serious.
Oh man.
Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy! What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly. But then, I heard my friends call me, and I had to go away. XXXXXXXXXXXXXX. Author's note. Is it good? Please tell me fangs.
Alright, it's chapter 2 now. Author's note.
Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. By the way, prep stop flaming my story, okay?
For one, I want to know how she got so much of a following already.
It's only one
Like,
chapter.
It's
One chapter.
It wasn't
chapter
even a
1 and
page.
she's already getting destroyed. That might just send a couple messages.
I don't know, it makes me wonder, was it maybe just one or two people?
You think it was Raven?
You mean Bloody Tears 666?
They were just
Oh,
flaming
in the
so
divider
hard.
she has 666. Oh
Does
my.
she have that in all of them?
Does no,
No,
she
just
doesn't.
that
It's
first
just that
one.
one.
It's just that one. That's so stupid.
Anyways,
I mean, that's cool. It's gothic.
it's cool and yes. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and rainy again. I opened the door to my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had.
Wait. So it was snowing and raining. So she said again, or was it that the snow and rain just didn't stop?
Good question.
I just want to know, could you just go buy a bottle of blood?
Well, okay, so canonically, you don't find this out till later, but she's in Slytherin, right? So she's in the dungeon. That's where the common room is. How does she know that it's snowing and raining, even though she's underground?
She just looks out the window.
And also in the actual books.
Boy, sure looks like dirt outside again.
In Hogsmeade, at the sweet shop, there's a blood-flavored lollipop, so you never know where she could have gotten that.
Yep. Actually, you'll figure out where she gets the blood later.
Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Anyways, my coffin was black ebony, and inside it was a hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant My Chemical Romance t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on.
I put on all that stuff on.
My
Oh,
pierced
she
ear.
did. She put on a black leather dress on.
Yeah, yeah, she did, yeah. I put 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend, Willow, author's note, Raven, this is you, woke up and then grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length
Bruh.
raven black hair
Wait,
with pink streaks.
hold up. Literally a self-insert and a friend insert?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
already know.
Just wait till she has a fight with Raven.
And opened her forest green eyes.
Have you ever seen anyone with like dark green eyes, or is it always just like the light green? Cause like I don't know if I've ever seen like
I mean,
dark
forest green
green
can mean
eyes.
a lot of things. I mean, you've been in Minecraft, right?
Minecraft. If that's what you're basing it
If
off of.
if it's autumn, could she have orange eyes?
Ooh.
Ooh.
But
If it's
Orange
winter, could
green
she have
eyes.
no eyes?
She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini fishnets and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick with white foundation and black eyeliner. Oh my freaking gosh, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy like yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out to the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I freaking don't. I shouted.
Wait. So this is pretty obvious that she does, but was yesterday the first time she met
so
him?
I
Didn't
my
she say
question
she was
is-
in like her like 6th or 7th year? Or something?
She is in her 7th year, yes. But my question is the fact that he called her name. He was like, "Hey, Ebony," and she's like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Nothing." Okay, thanks for calling me over here, then.
I literally walked across this entire courtyard to talk to you, and you don't want to talk to me.
Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said.
Beautiful conversation starter.
Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what? He said. What? I asked.
Boy, I do love this dialogue. It does not sound stilted or anything.
You ever just go up and talk to the girl you like, and you're like, "Hi."
I feel
Guess
like-
what?
I don't know, do people do that?
What?
Have you done that? Like, do you go up to somebody that you have a crush on and just go like, "Hi"?
No.
Do people even say the word "hi" anymore? Because I always say "hey"
Or hello.
Or hello,
I
yeah.
don't say hello.
Or howdy,
or like "how's it going?"
or sup, or
yeah, stuff like that. I don't know.
Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my freaking gosh, I screamed. I love Good Charlotte. They're my favorite band besides My Chemical Romance.
They're my second favorite band.
Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped.
Chapter 3. Author's note. Stop flamming the story, preps, okay? Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven! Oh yeah, by the way, I don't own this or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. Can I just stop saying that?
Yeah, I didn't say it on the last one either.
Okay.
I want to know, like... So I'm guessing she's probably 17 at the time that she was writing this.
Well, because it seems like a
What would she be like in school?
What would she be like in person? That's
Like,
what I
would
wanna-
she actually talk like that? Because, like, you have to go out of your way,
I've
because
noticed.
all you had to do is...
I mean, people write differently than they speak, though.
Yeah, but, like, you have to, like, go through, like, actual extra effort to spell gothic, otherwise,
Yeah.
fangs.
It's a mindset you have to get yourself
It is a
into.
mindset, yes. I think it's like maybe trying to seem unique. They do it on purpose, you know?
But why?
I don't know. I don't think they spelled good Shrylot wrong on purpose. Good Shrylot. XXXX. Oh, sorry, I already said that part. Okay, so really quickly. So this is a self-insert and it is a fan fiction. So if Good Charlotte is her second favorite band, why did he not invite her to My Chemical Romance? Since that is her first favorite band.
Well, because he didn't know her, because apparently that was the first time they had met before then.
Oh,
All
that's
that
a
they
good
said
point.
was, "What's up?"
They
Nothing.
literally said, what's up? Nothing. Oh my gosh, do you like Draco? I don't know, I've said one word to him.
No, it's two. What's
Well,
up?
well, but if they read the dialogue, she said hi flirtily.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't until after.
That's true.
Anyway, on the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on matching fishnet on my arms. Oh, okay, so I guess she wasn't wearing arm fishnet yesterday. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and I listened to some Good Charlotte. Why are you
Wait,
laughing at that? That's
Hold
not
on.
funny.
Hold
All she
on,
has to do is
no.
drink more blood to refill it.
Wait. She was reading the book. Did it get on the book or something? Like how does
That's
that
a
work?
good question. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. Then I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert.
Nobody
Human
is.
blood.
No,
I don't like how it was.
she did this in the middle of the common room. Nobody cares that she slit her wrist in the middle of the common room.
Well,
She
She,
drank
wait, she
blood.
was in the middle of the common room, wasn't she? Oh no, she's in her room again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They don't have rooms, do they? I
Yeah,
thought it was
they
just
have like
do.
they have like dorms.
Mm.
I
like
think.
the different years, like different grades.
But there are
kinda
different
sleep
people
together.
in her room that were like could have put a stop to that, but whatever. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and eyeliner. Author's note, a lot for cool boys wear it, okay? Hi, Draco. Hi, Draco. I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz. The license plate said 666. Not for long, though. Remember what it says later?
I think so.
And flew to the place with the concert.
Wait, hold up. Dude, where did he get the money to pay for custom license plates and a car?
He's a wizard.
He just made it.
He probably just waved his wand.
Oshio black Mercedes Benz that can fly with a license plate. This is 666.
There's gotta be at least one out there. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs.
You
That's
smoked
relatable.
drugs.
What's relatable?
They just
They
put all of the
smoked
drugs
cocaine.
into like a
The
bong.
cigarettes. They put them all into the cigarettes.
Oh yeah, you're
Cigarettes
right. You're right.
and it was all at once.
Like
no, no.
even like the liquid
Oh,
kind.
it's like the long cigarettes that Cruella de Vil smokes, but they stuff it with like drugs.
So what you know,
Wait,
like
what
the
about the
fun dip
liquid
things,
drugs?
right?
The liquid drugs,
The-
those don't exist. They smoked them.
You know, like the fun dip things, right? You
You just dip your cigarette in the fun dip
Yeah.
packet of drugs and lick it off.
no. Then you just light it and smoke it.
Okay. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte.
Oh my goodness! They immediately started a mosh pit. Like it started, and they're like, "Okay,
I think they showed up in the middle of the concert.
that's awful."
You come in cold, you covered in blood. They're all so happy you've arrived. The doctor cuts your cord, hands you to your mom. She sends you free into this life, sang Joel. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Also, I've never listened to it, so I don't know how it
Who
goes.
is Joel?
I was about to say.
Joel is the guy that sings
From
from Good Charlotte.
okay.
Joel is so freaking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really?
violent.
It was on all caps.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
still
hold
violent.
up. What is Draco's problem? Like he's happy
He's
one second and then
depressed.
does he have bipolar?
Does he have bipolar?
Yes, does he have bipolar?
No, he's got a couple of them just sitting in the back of his,
Yes.
his black Mercedes Benz.
Really? Asked Draco sensitively, and he put his arm around me all protective. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Joel, and he's going out with Hillary frickin' Duff. I frickin' hate that little girl, I said, disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. Her face is blonde. Oh my goodness. She's got a beard.
Get her to a doctor.
The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked for Benji and Joel for their autographs
Wait,
and
hold
photos
up.
with them.
How are they not high or drunk? Like, they did it in the car.
Well,
Clearly, they must be.
There is no repercussions to anything they do in this.
Actually, no, that's fair.
Guess not.
Like, literally,
There is no repercussion.
literally no repercussions. Maybe
got-
because they're vampires.
We got good Charlotte concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes Benz. I guess it did have an effect on them. But Draco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. And you get the fun chapter.
Oh man, I do not want to read this one.
Let's hear it.
Oh man. Author's note.
No, you gotta say the chapter.
Chapter 4, by the way. If you didn't know. Should I name the chapter?
No,
Okay.
because I don't remember all of them.
Me neither. Just make
There's
it up
44
on
of them.
He just hasn't memorized.
Author's
We're
note.
1/11 of the way through.
the spot. Oh man. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enobi, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before. Okay. Oh, I guess they did know each other
before. So how come he was not?
I think that was just fixing a plot hole, though.
It was just retconning. Oh, this really did happen, even though I said it didn't.
Draco! I shouted. What the frick do you think you were doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously.
Wait. Did they just fall out of the car? Wait, that's he didn't land.
In the movie.
Yes,
He
in the
didn't
movie.
land. He stopped it and he didn't land until he just fall into the forest.
Forgot about that. What the freaking heck? I asked angrily. Ebony? He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close. I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts,
Oh, I thought he was crying.
which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness. And then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. Then, suddenly, just as I Draco kissed me passionately. Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against the tree.
A wonderful word, keenly. Like they're very sharp.
They're very sharp and very professional about it.
Very.
He took off my top and I took off his clothes.
Of his clothes.
And I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his thingy in my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time.
Oh my goodness. They did it. They were making Hot Pockets?
Dude, they put the...
Yo!
They put the Hot Pocket into the microwave.
Yo, does his Mercedes Benz have a microwave?
It didn't say it didn't.
They can't
Is
get
it a
back...
camper?
They can't get back in because it's flying.
Maybe they didn't fall out of the car. Maybe they flew down. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
No, she said she walked out of the car.
Oh, I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere.
Everywhere.
They were kissing with elbows.
I can just imagine what they should have done in the movie. It just showed them all over,
all over
a
the
globe. And then,
You're saying
literally
they're
everywhere.
literally just kissing each other on the lips, but it just keeps moving them everywhere, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah. And my pale body started to become all warm. And then, what the heck are you doing, you mother frickers? It was Dumbledore.
What was he doing in the Forbidden Forest?
He's the headmaster.
He's the
of the
head-
school.
he goes
He
where
can do
he
whatever the heck he wants.
Yeah.
Why was he in that exact spot? Why was he there?
He was at the Good Charlotte concert too. I don't know. Or maybe he saw a car flying above the Forbidden Forest and he just stopped and he saw two people fall out.
Hey, you can't park there.
This is a no parking zone. You don't have a parking pass.
Pay for one of those.
What if there was a forest fire?
Wasting gas.
You're wasting gas. You're wasting my time. And now I'm gonna put you in detention. Chapter
But
5.
first, what the heck are you doing, you mother frickers?
Chapter 5.
Author's note. Stop flamming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason
Dumbledore swore is cause he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex with 2 X's. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good revoils. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily. You ludicrous fools, he shouted. I started to cry, tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. Did they have to put their clothes back on?
They're just walking naked through the grounds. He's just making a fool of them.
He did call them the ludicrous fools.
What did they do with the car? They had to follow him.
Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry.
Wait.
They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest!
Wait, did he...
Yelled in a furious
Why
voice.
were Professor McGonagall and Snape angry at them? They didn't even know what they did. And also,
Maybe
Snape
they could
is...
see. They could see through the window.
They
Then why did Dumbledore have to explain it to them?
They saw the floating car and they're like, I know what's going on here.
Every time there's a floating car by the Forbidden Forest.
Every time. Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, Because I love her! Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine. Very well. You may go up to your rooms.
Okay, so they were just taught they can do this as long as they love each other.
As long as they love each other, it's okay. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us.
I want to know why the rooms were upstairs if they live in the dungeon.
Good point. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yeah, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair.
They had to specify that it was the girls' dorm.
Well, otherwise she could be going back to Draco's dorm with him or something. I don't know. They're only allowed to have sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest.
As long as they love each other.
As long as they love each other, then it's okay.
If they have a falling out, they can't.
I went into the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and hair and changed into a low-cut black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came
I
out...
wonder if she sleeps in that. Like in the heels and like the floor-length dress.
In heels?
I guess we'll have to
It is nighttime.
look out for that.
When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing I Just Want to Live by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight and he reluctantly went back into his room.
She slept in it. She never
did sleep in it.
changed.
She slept in high heels. Oh, but she sleeps in a coffin. So maybe it has like different...
She has to be unique.
Maybe.
Chapter 6. Author's note. Shit.
I think it says shut.
Yeah, I know. Shut up, preps, okay? P.S. I will not update up till you give me good reviews.
Didn't she say that
And
last
the divider has the 666 again.
She must have gotten good reviews last time.
time? 5 good reviews. Only 5.
Okay, but like, knowing the internet, how many of those reviews do you think were trolls that just wanted to see more?
It's only chapter 6, so it probably hadn't gotten even very big yet.
Well, she said 5 good reviews.
I mean, after chapter 1, she's talking about how they're flaming her story. So, like...
I
It's
don't
probably
know.
the popular kids from her school or something. Anyways, the next day I woke up in my coffin, as if she would sleep anywhere else. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end, and a matching top with red skulls all over it, and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. She spray painted her
She
hair.
sprayed it. Like
Spray paint.
It wasn't hairspray paint. It was
Or just spray
like
paint.
straight up spray paint.
You're just putting paint in your hair.
I bet her hair is like a helmet now.
Wait, if her hair is black,
No, it's got red
Why-
in it, remember?
why would the purple show up if her hair was black?
Well, if
Because
you
you spray
spray
painted
yeah, if you
it.
spray painted, it's gonna cover over whatever was there. So
Her
She's
hair's
going to
too
work.
dark.
her hair is basically bulletproof at this point.
In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk.
Count
And it-
Chocula?
With blood.
No, okay. No, I get the blood thing because she keeps doing that kind of thing. But Count Chocula, is that like a gothic cereal? Is it just because the vampire?
Never once did she say, I drink water. She said, I drink from my hip flask of blood.
No,
so
she
does
didn't
that
say
mean...
hip flask. She just
I
said she
know.
drank some blood that she had with her.
I know, but does that make blood water? Is she eating her cereal with water?
Oh, and a glass of red blood.
Yeah.
Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled all over my top. And now, why would she be mad at that, for one? Because her top has red skulls all over it.
And it's black.
And also, it's her own fault for drinking blood.
It's like if somebody, I think, dumped water on you, though, you still wouldn't be happy about it.
That's true. Idiot, I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up because I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. I guess that's who Joel was.
Okay.
He was so sexy that my body went all hot when I saw him. Kind of like an erection, but only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko.
What? You said it, not me.
No, you said
I'm
it.
not the sicko, you said it.
You said it. Get out of here.
She's completely changing the whole Harry Potter look and the way he acts. Like, just make it a completely different book by this point.
My question is, how did she expect us to know who it was? Because she said he didn't have an English accent anymore, or he didn't have a scar anymore, but she didn't even tell who it was.
I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice.
That's not a shy voice.
I'm so sorry.
He said in a shy voice. That's alright. What's your name? I questioned. My name is Harry Potter, though most people call me vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed.
Really?
He whimpered. Yeah, I roared.
that whole exchange was just using synonyms for said, but like
Well,
in the worst way.
this is her first class. Her first language was stupid.
She has officially talked to Vampire more than she's ever talked to Draco.
That's actually really true, though, which is really upsetting.
We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me that he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him.
Chapter 7. Bring Me to Life. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviewers. And, by the way, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 good ones. Stow flaming, or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. And she has problems. She's depressed, for goodness sake. Draco
Oh, the
and I...
X666 again.
You introduce... Stop.
Okay,
At least now it's consistent.
Drake...
Don't look at me, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I thought you would. Draco...
Okay, go ahead.
Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist things on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. See, does that sound like a Mary Sue to you?
I want to
Yes.
know, like, how can you see the red Satanist things if it's red nail? Wait,
Black nail
wait,
polish.
no, it's red nail polish. It says red Satanist things on my nails in red nail polish, and
No,
then
but she has black nail polish on her nails, and then the signs
Oh,
are in red.
okay, I see what you're saying.
I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door. Then, oh no, did I get one of these too?
That makes 2 of us, baby.
Oh no. We started Frenching passively.
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 Passively
We started
Frenching.
Frenching passively. Like, should I do it or do you want
Do you want to start it? I don't. It's your turn. Stop it.
You are one.
And we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked. And then he put his boys thingy in mine and we had sex.
We both have a boys thingy.
Author's note. See, is that stupid?
Yeah.
Oh, Draco, Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm. Well, all of a sudden, I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it, in bloody gothic writing, were the words, Vampire!
The words, there was more than one. It's just vampire over and over. like from when in the book when Harry Potter had to write with the quill that would like burn into his arm.
I was so angry. You idiot! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you freaking idiot, I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway.
You do too.
I put on my clothes, all huffy, and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care.
Wait, she had enough time to put on her clothes and walk out the door without Draco
He was
saying
just-
anything.
He was just standing there being like, please don't do this. Please do not leave me.
Please, he didn't even put on his clothes.
I like how big his fingers are too.
He has some
I
pretty
guess I
big
don't know
fingers.
what.
He's got hands the size of dinner plates with fingers like sausages.
Except they're not sausages, they're more like bananas.
More bananas. Is he just...
He can't bend them or anything, just like the knuckles that connect it to the hand.
If he like puts his hand on your face, his fingers wrap around your head.
You know the thing where it's like, if your hand is bigger than your face and you have cancer? Well, he has 2 cancers.
I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter, you mother fricker! I yelled.
Chapter 8. Author's note. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you're a prep.
I think we got this.
No, because last time she wanted us to stop flamming. Now we have to stop flassing. It's the opposite
But my
of
dentist
flossing.
told me I always need to flass.
No, he said floss. If you floss, it's putting the food back into your teeth. That's awful.
Why don't you say something like that? I just keep a little like Altoids tin full of food scraps. I just reach in like tobacco and jam it into my teeth.
That's what makes you feel better. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. Was it supposed to be understandedly?
I think understandingly.
She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on.
Everyone has contacts. If they're vampires, why don't they have like weird colored eyes to begin with?
I don't know. Have you ever seen a vampire with different colored eyes? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born.
Oh, okay then.
I forgot that Bloody Mary was supposed to be Hermione.
Oh.
But why was her last name Smith?
Well, is that explained? Yeah, it is explained later on in
Oh.
that paragraph.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Her parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still has nightmares about it, and she's very haunted and depressed. I wonder if she, watched all of that go down. Also, it turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger, since she is converted to Satanism since she is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor.
Oh.
Can you do that? Can you change houses?
Can you... I mean...
You just go put on the hat again.
Vampire. Which house is he in then?
Probably Slytherin.
I think everyone in this is in Slytherin.
What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him.
That is my favorite line in the entire
Here, you
book.
can read it real quick. Or just read it.
What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him.
Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with with Draco.
Wait, was she dating Vampire too?
That's what I'm trying to see.
Who is cheating in this situation?
Everybody. It's
Everybody.
a love triangle.
This isn't even a love triangle, this is like a hate triangle.
Everybody gasped.
I don't know what.
Why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire, I'm bi, and so is Ebony, for a while, and then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fricker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha, like I would hang out with a prep. But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, freaking right. Frick off, you bad boy. I ran out of the room and into the forbidden forest, where I had lost my virility to Draco, and I started to bust into tears.
Bustin'.
The tears were
Bussin',
indeed
bussin'.
bustin'.
Bussin'.
Bussin'.
Chapter 9. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he has a headache. And
Still
the
has
reason
a headache. No, it says head.
You just read it wrong.
Oh.
And the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now is cause he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Where they made Hot Pockets.
Oh,
Wait,
yes. I
How
wonder where
does
they
she
plugged in the
remember
microwave.
which exact tree it was?
Because it was...
It was the Whomping Willow.
Oh, she saw the car hovering above it, so she.
No, at this point in time, it ran out of gas and it just fell.
Which one has the car? Then all of a suddenly, an horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie. And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic.
She had to specify he didn't have a nose. She had to say it twice.
She had to say it twice. He had no nose and everything. It was Voldemort!
I like how it was basically like Voldemort in the movie, and it was just Voldemort. So it was exactly like Voldemort in the movie.
No! I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious! And I couldn't run away. Crookshanks! I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony! He yelled. Thou must kill Vampire Potter! I thought about Vampire, and his sexy eyes, and his gothic black hair, and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remembered that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him, and they broke up? Like, they hadn't just said that?
They
like,
literally said that so
last
many times.
chapter?
She was too angry to
She
care.
was too angry. I think she actually said that, yeah. But the minute her life is in danger, then she totally is okay. Like, she's like, oh, let me rethink this. Oh, I was in the wrong here. Oh, I am so bad.
Oh, I gotta force this conflict upon myself.
This is even more forced than the plotline of Encanto. This didn't even happen.
No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou dost not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a, dude, you're so retarded look on his face. I hath telekinesis, he answered cruelly.
And also, you were literally like making out right in front of this tree where, like.
Well, also telekinesis is being able to move things with your
I know,
mind,
but, like-
not reading mind. And telepathy is being able to communicate with your mind.
You
It's
know,
also not reading.
You
your
wanna know
mind.
how he knows? It's because they left a microwave by the tree.
And the car is floating above it, and Draco is running around naked like all the day.
No, they left the microwave that they were making the Hot Pockets in by the tree.
And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco.
He shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods.
Why was he angry? Why was Voldemort
wait.
flying away angrily? Everything was going to plan.
Because, oh, that's a good point. What's funny to me is the fact that he gave her a gun to kill Vampire, even though like, even though she has a wand.
But I guess he doesn't know the Crookshanks curse.
I guess not. Draco, I said. Hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, making out.
Were they like walking sideways, like just like kissing each other? Frenching. They were Frenching.
How are they?
Oui, oui.
How are they supposed to,
Parlez-vous Franco?
When we get back to the
how are they supposed to see where they're going?
When we get back to the dorm room, I will paint a picture of you.
You are like one of my French girls.
Except you are not French. Chapter 10. Author's note, stop it you gays. If you do not like my story, then freak off. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle after all. And she and Vampire are evil, that's why they moved houses, okay? Oh man.
What?
That was hard.
Why did she use gay as an insult, even though one of her characters are literally bi? Like, the main love interest is gay.
Yeah, that's a good point. Both main love interests are gay.
I guess.
It's kind of a pentagram between Joel Madden and Gerard Way.
Get it?
Get it? You get it? Because it's like a cross, except apparently she can't say that word because gothic.
Anyways, well, she put them in her ears.
she can hear it, but she can't say it.
It's like the monkeys that like cover their.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no
Except
evil.
there's no hear, no evil. It's just
Or is it
Wait.
see no good, hear no good, speak no good,
everything is just bad.
see all evil?
I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset, went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between Good Charlotte, Slipknot...
A cross between.
Cross... Ooh,
No.
Ooh, she said it! Ooh, they didn't say pentagram, so I didn't get it. And My Chemical Romance. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron, although we call him Diabolo now. He has black hair now with blue streaks in it. And
How come she didn't know who Vampire was before, even though they were in a band together?
Same thing. The Vampire is in the same band as her, and he never introduced himself until this morning. Anyway, who else is in the band?
And Hagrid.
Hagrid?
I guess.
Like big guy?
The big man.
The big fella.
The fella who lived next to the Forbidden He was probably the one that called in the illegal
He called
parking
it.
job.
He's the groundskeeper, and by golly, he's gonna do his
He's
job.
going to keep the grounds.
He's going. They are my grounds.
You
A
cannot
noise
take
complaint.
these
He
from
heard a
me.
microwave in the middle of the night.
Hey, I just checking up. I'm hearing sounds. Sounds like you're making hot pockets out here.
No, they're not. They would never do that. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way you can kill a vampire is with the CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that.
But she's written it like 4 times.
She put them in your ears.
She put them in her ears, and literally a couple of sentences ago, she said we sound like a cross between Good Charlotte, My Chemical Romance, and Slipknot.
Oh wait, hold up. Beginning parentheses, there's no way I'm writing that. Ending parentheses, or a steak, spelled like a meat. Ending parentheses again. So there was not another like opening parentheses, there's just 2. It's like a math equation, but you're missing one.
You gotta do that one last. You can't do it first.
So you have to do a CROSS and then a steak.
You have to. There's no way I'm writing that.
And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride.
That movie isn't even depressing,
I
though.
don't know, what was it about?
He literally gets married. It's not a depressing movie. It's just like a weird movie, but it's not depressing.
I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs.
Wait, a black leather shirt?
Leather?
Maybe it just goes like only on her stomach. It's like a reverse
That's not a
crop top.
shirt.
It's like
It's
a
reverse
headband.
cough
It's
drop.
like a headband
top,
for
crop
her like
top.
for her like torso. Just a headband.
Just a headband. It's just a band that wraps around her chest.
and a tiny matching miniskirt that said Simple Plan on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not.
The fact. Okay, so
She met Draco yesterday.
she met Draco. No, it was a couple days ago. She met Draco a couple days ago.
2 days ago.
2 days ago, yes. Oh no, they knew each other before. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly bust into tears. It's in present tense now. It said, and I suddenly bust into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked, past tense, in a concerned voice. Oh, concerted voice. What the frick do you think? I asked angrily, and then I said, well, Voldemort came to me, and the freaking boy told me to kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will freaking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco
Oh,
jumped
now it's
out.
burst into tears.
Yeah, and then it jumped. So now it's back to past tense. Jumped out from behind a wall.
Okay, wait. So
He was just behind the wall.
I'm trying to figure out. Was he in the wall?
No, he was
Or like-
behind the wall.
Or he was behind the. So was he around
He
a
broke through
corner,
the
or just
wall.
literally? He was the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
That's where he got the money for the Mercedes Benz.
He just did the
He's a
cool
mascot.
His sponsorship deals.
That's what it is. Why didn't you freaking tell me? He shouted. How could you freaking poser muggle girl? See, is that out of character?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Anyways, I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour.
Wait, she told Bloody Mary all about Voldemort right in front of Vampire, who is in the band.
No, Vampire isn't there, remember?
Oh yeah, he was watching the corpse
Oh,
He
bride.
was watching the corpse bride. However, the fact is that he ran off all depressed and she was crying, but they were like, well, I think I can still play for another hour.
We still got another hour at least. Easy.
You ain't slacking just because you've been put up.
Just because
for
you're
that.
crying doesn't mean you can slack.
We practiced for 1 more hour. Then, suddenly, Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing, and this time he was really upset. You will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrist.
I thought he couldn't die from slitting his wrist.
Yeah,
That was in this chapter. She said that.
Yeah, she specified. Hold up. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist.
But he wouldn't
wouldn't die
die.
because he was a vampire.
Chapter 11. Author's note.
Wait, that was the end of the chapter?
Yes.
Cliffhanger. For people who have been following up with us for the entire time, namely Raven.
Author's note. I said stop flaming, you preps. See if this chapter is stupid. It deals with really serious issues. Especially for yourself if it's stupid. By the way, thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. No! I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her frick off, and I ran to my room crying
Sounds like
myself.
she has a little bit more issues than just being like depressed.
Dumbledore chased after me, shouting, but he had to stop when I went into my room, because he would look like a perv that way. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both of my wrists. They got all over my
Her
clothes.
wrists got all over her clothes.
But it didn't get all over the book earlier.
So I took them off and jumped into the back angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed a stake, S-T-E-A-K, and almost stuck it into my heart to commit suicide. I was so freaking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sandly.
What?
I think it says sadly, but sandly.
I am sandily.
I'm
putting
feeling
on-
really sand today.
I want to go to the beach so I can get sand all up in my clothes.
I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings.
Oh my gosh.
How many times has her ears been pierced?
At least 6.
She gets 2 a day.
At least 6 per
That's right,
ear.
she had 4 on the other day and 2 at the beginning. I couldn't freaking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me, and he was taking a videotape of me. And Lupin was masticating to it.
He was eating Hot Pockets.
Well, masticating is chewing, yes, so he must be eating Hot Pockets. They were sitting on their broomsticks. Ew, you freaking pervs! Stop looking at me naked! Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it.
I like it to specify what was on the towel.
Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Abracadabra! He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. Ow!
He just took it out and just like pointed it at them.
I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone has... No!
Is he still crying? I wonder if he's still crying.
You interrupted my, dramatic moment.
I thought he wasn't supposed to go into the girls' dorms or else it looked like a perv.
Well, he came in now.
Well, you could say your no again because I interrupted you.
No! Moment's gone.
Dang it.
He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand and suddenly... Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said,
Ran.
Everyone, we need to talk.
He ran outside on his...
What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I'm
Who said
assuming
that?
it was Snap that said that, but it
Mhm.
doesn't say. I may be a Hogwarts student, Hagrid paused angrily, but I am also a Satanist.
That automatically makes it better.
Yeah, that yeah. This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot
Wait,
him.
hold up. So wait, he waved his wand, and what he did, he didn't like fix them or anything. He just shot them with his wand. That's what he did.
There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled in madly. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. The lens may be ruined, but the tape is still there. I felt faint, more than I normally do, like how it feels when you do not drink enough blood.
Oh, I've been there before. That's the worst.
Yes. Oh my gosh. When you don't have enough blood.
When you just like didn't get your daily allotment of
The
blood.
author wanted to be wanted us to relate to the characters.
Yeah, I really relate, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
When I haven't had enough blood today, you know, it almost feels like it's hard to get out of bed.
Yeah, for real.
No, out of coffin.
Out of coffin. I'm sorry. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. Wait, why are they... Is Lupin supposed to say that, or is Ebony supposed to say that? And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked or happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Because, Hargid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in, singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're gothic, Snape asked in a little afraid voice. Because he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Because I love her!
Wait, was that Lupin or was that Hagrid?
I think it was Hagrid.
Hagrid?
Hargid?
Who?
Hargrid?
Big man? Big boy.